fighting in the clubs is nothing. But being in front of the cashier and just like not having that money, that's something. And I just regret thinking that I could do my nails myself and just go get color and paint my own nails. Now, this thing of $8 is not something I can afford because now when I'm tapping my card, I only have $6 on my account. And so, you know what's the thing is, go work, and I'm working. I'll go back to back and go to work. But security makes it to where it seems like you're not doing a lot because you're just standing there. But I really have to be on alert. And I'm just trying to look at what are the elements that contribute to me feeling so exhausted when I'm actually done. Yes, standing there does require some girth or whichever, but it just seems like I'm not, like visually, it seems like I'm not doing anything, but I must be, or I have the body that really doesn't allow me to do much, because why am I so exhausted at the end? At the end, I am tired and I'm sleepy, but that's just because of the amount of time that it has surpassed. But I am physically tired, but why is it I'm constantly physically tired, but then I'm like always emotionally scared because I don't have the finances to eat. I cannot be using these getting $12 meals when I know when I go shopping I can forego the pasta and just get rice, and I can forego getting sauce and just get tomato sauce instead of like spaghetti sauce, and then I can like use just pepper and salt for flavoring, and I really feel like I'm living the bare minimum, but why is it still so? And I just stay praying, but I'm just like, God, it can't be just praying and working. It's just reveal to me what the formula is so I can do it, because I'm ready to do it. Like, I know that I'll work because I'm working, but like, it's not that I don't want to work. Like, sometimes we are the problem in our own way. It's because you don't want to work. That's why. Oh, it's because you don't want to pray and just like believe in him and trust in him. What else is it? A part of the formula that makes it to where now life is not constantly hard in this particular area, in the financial area. I've started looking into other things where online is just like focus on better times and better moments and better experiences and better outcomes, and the outcome that you desire, have that on your mind now, and then when those opportunities come, you'll be in alignment with it, you'll be in sync with it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then when I get a bill and they're just like, yo, this money from the toll was due last month, and you put it down last month because you're like, oh, that amount of money is only going to come not in this 2 weeks, but in the next 2 weeks. Turns out you ain't even been over there in 2 weeks. You didn't check for no bills in 2 weeks. It got covered by other bills. It's very human to fall behind. It's very common, and it's also, it was actually uncommon, I think, to always be on top of things, because there's so many parts of the being on top. There's so many things that contribute to managing. And in essence, it's not just money. It is the intentional looking out for what you owe, and the paying it forward, and not using certain money at certain times so that you can pay dues and payments first, not just go pay for things, but actually relinquishing payments, like completing payments and dues and things that you owe. That's more, or that's, I believe, less common, because there's so much more proactivity that you need to do. But in order to be proactive, you literally have to be making consistent money, and a certain I want to say a certain amount. But I'm renting a home. I have no car note, and I just feel like something's got to give, and I've got to be open to renting out a room. But it doesn't make sense if I have my kids here when I'm at work. Just the presence of someone else, like it would have to be a family member, and I just like why is no family member, not even trying to. I just feel like the mindset also. Like, why can't we live together? Why can't we just for some time? Oh, God. I keep saying, oh, God, and I just feel like sometimes I'm limiting myself by having not so much a relationship with God, but what I have right now. What I have right now and my understanding and my openness and my exposure is limiting me. That's what I've got to be open to. Every thought of life, every train of thought, every practice of life. If God could just bless me with that, because what I'm doing right now is not working. But also I am aware that there are just systems that force people to maneuver at this financial bracket at a certain in a certain way, in a certain direction. And it's not meant for you to keep your head up. So I definitely don't want to deceive myself and that I'm having a exclusive experience. I'm having a rare experience. It's not just hard, it's looking unbearable. And I'm open to something, and I'm open, and I just feel like, risk is good. People have really been blessed with risk, and I just got to risk in the right way. That's what I'm open to, risk. Not robbing a bank risk, but investment now. But I got a home master's degree. I've got to endure this for a little while and then go back and take my exam again. I just wish I was able to do it back then. But whatever, as of today, as of right now, it's not. I feel bad for saying it can't be just God. It can't be just praying. It can't be, all you gotta do is, that seems so, I think to tell somebody just pray, just, it's almost laughable. Just tell somebody just pray. Even in the Bible, yes, you pray, but it has to be, it is contingent on some work. Okay, well then it's not exclusively God. I should not feel guilty about things that I just misinterpreted from God. God already been and said that He's, my thoughts and my understanding is not superseding God Almighty. But coming from a very religious background, and now just trying to be more so scriptural as opposed to religious, where I practice, but no, what is the text actually saying? It's not just God. It just definitely has to be the application of what He's saying the right way. But you've got to understand that there's more into what is being said. And if you miss that, then that's why you feel like this faith don't work, or this belief in God don't work, because I read it this way and I understood it this way, and then the result was whack. But even the Bible's not guaranteed results. Oh my word, where's some consistent work, bro? That's just what I look for.